Hello, mathematicians. It is Miss Hazel, and here is your application problem for today. You will find this problem on page 59 in your blue book. So open your blue book to page 59 right now and find it. Okay? If you need to get your blue book out, pause the video now and hit play when you are ready to go. All right. So, as we know, this is an application problem, so we use our read, draw, write process. We read the problem, draw and label our work, make sure we write a number sentence or equation, and a word sentence or statement. And we have our trusty application problem checklist that Ms. Hazel delivered to your home, where you can erase it once you're done today. So make sure you complete the steps. When you have 4 checks, that's how you know you've done your best work. All right, let's check out that problem. A guitar has 6 strings. How many strings are there on 3 guitars? Write a multiplication equation to solve. Okay, so this problem seems actually pretty simple for us, right? And the good thing is they already told us that we have to write a multiplication equation to solve it. So the equation that you should have is going to be, or your number sentence is going to be a multiplication one. So if I were you, what I would do is I would just fill in, or not fill in, but I would draw. It would help if I turned on the right tool first. There we go. I would draw blank times blank equals blank, because I know we're using a multiplication equation to solve, because it said write a multiplication equation to solve. That's very important, right? Along with the guitar has 6 strings. Whoa. There we go. How many are on 3 guitars? Okay, so we need to answer how many there are on 3 guitars. Okay, so if you are ready to solve the problem, you may pause this video and you are going to hit play again when you have 4 checks on your application problem checklist. Okay, so you may pause the video and solve in 3, 2, 1, go. Pause. So if you are back, then your checklist should look like this. 4 checks. All right. So we are ready to go over our solution, right? Because again, if you are watching this video right now, then you should have 4 checks on that problem checklist. You read it, you drew and labeled your work, you wrote a number sentence or equation, and you wrote a word sentence. All right, so we're getting ready to see the answer. Again, stop if you have not answered the problem. If you do not have your 4 checks, then you need to stop and try again. Or not try again, but continue working. All right, let's check it out. So this is an example, right, of how you could have drawn it out, right? Because we had 3 guitars with 6 strings. 3 groups of 6 equals 18. And there are 18 strings on 3 guitars. This is another way you could have done it. So maybe when I heard 6 strings and 3 guitars, I was like, oh, 6 groups of 3 equals blank. And I drew it like this. 1 group, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I had 3 in each. 3 in each. Now I had to have a multiplication equation So this is what matched my picture. I'll draw a line here. 6 groups of 3 is also 18, right? Because that's our commutative property. The order of the factors does not change your answer. And the answer altogether is that there are 18 strings on these guitars. On 3 guitars, there's 18 strings, okay? So remember that commutative property. If you think it would be, like I thought of it as 6 groups of 3, and that's fine, even though the person who did this thought of it as 3 groups of 6, because the factors are the same. It does not matter what order they come in. As long as they are the same numbers, you will get the same you'll get the same product. All right? Okay, that's it for today. Good work. We will continue working hard on our multiplication and division skills.